Hey, hey, hey! We're doing this a third time. Hopefully, oh my goodness, hopefully this works and we can bring Wendy on for an amazing interview about sales. So if you are joining us, go ahead and share. Where are you watching from? Are you watching the live stream or the playback? Hopefully this works, Wendy. I don't know. I don't know why Facebook worked a few minutes ago and now it's not working. Darn it, I'm not seeing your comments. Eek! Why not? Okay, swipe left. Swiping. Okay, are we gonna work? Yay! Okay, I think we're gonna work. I think we're working. Yay, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I think it's gonna work, my friends. There we go. Okay, hey Melinda, Lisa, yay! Oh my goodness, how exciting we have liftoff, my friends. Okay, we're talking about sales today because yesterday I put up a post and I said we want to go in depth with some training about how do you have this sacred, this blessed sales conversation with people. And how way that you get to close sales. Because I know for myself and for Wendy, we are both total masters at the sales conversation. And so we're excited to hear what is it that you're having trouble with in sales. Leave a comment. Wendy, good to see you.
Hello.
I'm so bummed I couldn't bring you on to the fan page live.
I know. Well, and then I was like, felt like I was running all over Facebook world trying to find you.
I know. Whatever, right? Whatever. We onward and upward. We keep going.
Onward and upward. Oh my God.
We're everywhere.
All the time.
So, yes, who is having trouble with sales and what is your trouble? Let's see it in the comments because we're talking about this.
Can you see the comments?
I can see them now. I don't know what was up with the fan page. That was weird.
Closing. Keeping us on our toes.
Yes, we are. It's called workout. It's called a Facebook workout.
Yeah. Getting people to commit after they express all of the interest. That's a doozy.
Yes. So good.
It is so good.
So good. I love it. All right. So I'm sure we will have all kinds of comments about where people are feeling stuck in the sales process. And we'll give you a few ideas. Maybe it is attracting people to you. Maybe it's starting the conversation. Maybe it's closing the sales conversation for your goods, your services, your follow-up. Whatever the case may be for you, we need to get that out into the open because we're going to create a very in-depth training on this for you. So today, what we're doing on this live stream is we're just getting a feel for where you're at and what you're struggling with. And this can be for coaches. This can be for salespeople. Whatever goods or services you offer, the beauty of this is that these principles can be applied to selling goods or services. And let's be honest, if you're a parent, you're in sales.
Okay.
There you are. Okay. Did you hear what I said?
Well, kind of, but I think I know what you were saying telepathically.
Yeah.
And I was going to
let you take it.
I was going to say before anyone hops off, because I could just sense, like, people are like, oh, I'm not in sales, right? Oh, I'm not good at sales. Like, before you hop off, let's be very, very, very clear that if you are alive and breathing, you're in sales. Because if you have a significant other, you are selling them on why you deserve a bubble bath and to be left alone, or why you need flowers every month, or like you were saying, a parent, like you sell your kids on why they should have a instead of pop. You know, they are always selling something to someone all the time. But for some weird reason, we have had this stigma around this, oh, I'm not a salesperson. And frankly, that's just not true, because we all are.
I agree. It keeps breaking up for me, so I'm just nodding along.
You too. You keep breaking up for me too. Ah, this internet.
I know. Well, the good news is I've noticed the replays work. Have you noticed?
Oh. No, because I haven't watched the replays.
I gotta say, you guys, I watch the replays of the videos I do all the time. And I'm like, wow, I said that. Brilliant. I'm gonna write that in my journal. And my husband, he'll catch me. He's like, you're watching your video again? I'm like, yeah.
Taking notes.
And I'm taking notes.
So
I'm
awesome.
gonna teach it to myself again.
Oh, that is so funny.
I know.
So
I know. Oh, I just came across a really good quote. This is so good, you guys. It's by Christopher Poindexter. If you ever want your soul to dance, you will at some point have to juggle the lightning and taste the thunder. So good. If you ever want your soul to dance, you will at some point have to juggle lightning and taste the thunder. Don't you love that?
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so
perfect.
true.
It's perfect for summer because we're in the height of thunderstorms here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're thinking about the sales, making your sales process more sacred and more, feel good. And so I think it's interesting because, I feel like the majority of our culture is based on sales. And we're exposed to the marketing and the follow-up and the sales process all the time. If you think about it, your email inbox is full. Your mailbox is full. Your Facebook newsfeed is full. Your Instagram is full. That's all sales, right? So what that is doing is branding. That's creating trust in your mind when you're exposed to a message again and again and again. Your brain psychologically feels comfortable and comforted by seeing those brands again and seeing that same face or that same logo. It feels familiarity. When you have familiarity, you have trust. When you have trust, you have likelihood of a purchase. So your job when you're in sales is simply keep showing up and make sure that you're committed to whatever your mission is, right? So you don't want to be like all over the map with gossip and drama, unless, of course, you want to attract people to work with you that are into that kind of thing. Right, Wendy?
Ugh.
Am I still breaking up?
No way. You're fuzzy, but still beautiful.
That's okay. Thank you. Turn down my light, then it's bright in my eyes. Okay. How's that? Better? That's better.
Good.
Okay, so basically back to this sales conversation. Make a decision that you're going to show up. You are going to own it when it comes to your business, because you've got to be consistent in your marketing and your messaging. And I even go so far as to say, have a professional headshot done, not just a Facebook selfie, but actually get a headshot that will be eye-catching to others. And if you're struggling with that kind of visibility, I always ask you, check your belief in what you represent, because if you're not believing in what you represent, how will you ever become successful in sales? And we can boil that right down to, are you willing to invest $25, $35 in getting a professional headshot? If you're in the online business, you better be, because that's the face of your business. Wendy, to you, what do you think about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and just having a presence of that you are serious about your business. Like there are times where if I've wanted to go purchase something and I go do some research on Facebook, yeah. I believe Facebook can tell a lot about what you're serious about. And like you were talking, like what you're confident about. And that all comes down to a belief system, and the belief system of, do you believe in what you're doing? Do you believe it's possible? My thing that I always tell myself is, has one person done it? In this whole world, has one person done it? If one person has done it, that means it's possible. So why can't I do it? Like there's no reason why you can't do it if it's been done before. And so asking yourself, if you believe it's possible, do you believe in what you're doing? And do you believe that you deserve to have Are you
I see you.
okay?
Just keep
You
talking.
were frozen and I kept talking.
I hope I had a good smile.
We've really got to get this. We've really got to get this internet thing figured out.
Okay, so update on the internet. I'll tell you. We have the mega boosters. We have 3 different boosters. We've bought the most expensive boosters for our house. We don't have the high-speed internet yet. It's from the signal, right? And so they're installing the high-speed cables up and down our street. But we're like 200 yards from the main box. And so they have installed the main box. It's right next door to our neighbor's house. He said we would have the highest speed internet in the neighborhood because we're closest to the main box, but it's got to go from there to our house. So we're like 3 feet from gold, people.
3 feet from gold.
Seriously, so you got a deal. Just like me. So I'm telling you, this morning when I was on this sales call, and five times it dropped. But I didn't get so frustrated that I lost the sale. I got the sale. So, you know, you got to just keep doing what you're doing and don't get frustrated, and you just work with what you got. Because I have the opportunity to build this business and life of freedom because I have a connection to the internet, spotty as it may be.
Right. So true.
Oh my word, I could die. Stop freezing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just keep talking.
Yes, you just take it away, and I'm going to put a frozen smile on my face in case it happens again.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so abundance versus scarcity. So here's the thing is what I have found with sales, especially obvious. What?
I'm not talking. I'm just listening.
Oh gosh. Okay, so sales.
As you can see, you'd better have fun with sales.
Oh, good Lord. I think you guys seriously, like, if the only thing you get out of this video about sales is that it does not have to be hard.
Oh. Or
like,
serious.
Period.
Or boring.
Yeah. Like, we'll probably go on for another hour, knowing Elise and I, but, like, if the only thing you get out of this video is that sales can be easy. Sales can be easy. It can be simple. It can be fun. It does not have to be trudging through the mud, pull my hair out hard. It doesn't have to be. I mean, that is just a belief around it. And so the basis of how I like to look at sales is that everybody is always buying something. And if you can help someone figure out what it is that they want or need or desire and be authentic about it and genuine about it, and just simply say, you know what, if it works out, great. And if not, no big deal. It completely takes the pressure off of the sale so that you're not feeling yucky and salesy and they're not feeling pressured, and it's a genuine bond and a relationship that you are truly trying to figure out how you can help that person acquire what it is that they want. I mean, this can relate to if you are selling something online, if you are selling a service, or if you are in a physical store like I own and you're selling a bookcase. I mean, it is for any situation. And so it is truly coming from a place of abundance, wanting to abundantly want to help someone and provide something for someone versus a scarcity that this is the only person in this whole world at this moment who could potentially buy X, Y, and Z. And if they don't do this, I'm not going to eat tonight. Like, that just is so like,
yeah. And
Yeah.
also the other phrases that go through people's heads, and it certainly went through mine when I was less confident. Things like, I suck, I'm so stupid, nobody likes me, nobody has any money. I mean, come on, drop your objections in the comments. You know you've heard them.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the crazy
thing. Stop spending other people's money for them.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a huge one. Because here's the thing, like Wendy said, people are spending their money. And if they're not spending it with you, that's because you're not conveying the solution that your goods or services offer their pain. Let that sink in. They are spending the money, guaranteed. Every single person that I start off talking with tells me they don't have the money. But as soon as I connect for them the dots of the cost of staying where they're at and feeling the way they feel and not getting the results in their business, guess what happens? They will tell me, hang on, I'm getting my credit card. Why? What is different about me?
Yeah.
And what is different about you who's watching, who feels like you suck at sales? I don't tell myself I suck at sales, number one. Number two, I don't prejudge for them. It is my job to offer my solution. It is their job to accept or decline, and I'm going to stay with them until it's a definite no. I truly believe they will do business with me at some point. Always. That's my belief. I hold that belief for them. I set that intention. I actually will write down people's names that I know I will make a sale with. And guess what? I do. Almost 100% of the time. I don't know what God's timing is and how long it will take. And I don't know how good I'm going to be at connecting the dots for them from their pain to my solution. And my goods or my product, you know, my goods are my supplement that we sell in our network marketing company, and my services are the success coaching that we do with women entrepreneurs. And if they don't see the value in that, they're not going to invest in themselves. So it's always connecting the dots for them. And how do you do that is through asking questions. So we have some new viewers on. If you all will please drop in the comments, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to sales? Drop them in the comments. We're going to go in depth with a training. What is your number one challenge with sales? Where do you want to be? Like, what kind of results do you want to create in your business? What is the number one thing that's held you back from creating those results? Is it lack of vision, lack of action, lack of consistency, lack of confidence? It's going to be lack of something. So we need to nail that. And once we nail that, we can create a new truth. Wendy?
Yeah. Just even recognizing that lack comes from a place of scarcity. Because when you are in a place of abundance, there is no lack. There is no struggle. There is no hard. It's simple and ease.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No, I didn't.
Oh, this is so funny. I am loving everyone's comments, though. Like, we are so speaking to so many people right now. This is so awesome. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. I did have someone despite our chaos, because you know what? We own it. We're showing up anyway. It's not perfect. We're not perfect. Our situation is not perfect, but we're showing up anyways.
Nope.
I had someone comment about, could you go more into stop spending other people's money? And I feel like this is such a good topic because that's an objection. It's an objection. Yeah. You know, here's the deal is if you think, right, first of all, time and money. People will make time and people will spend their money on what's important to them. So here is an example. If you have someone telling you an objection of, I don't have money, I can't afford that, I can't buy that, or I don't have the time, I'm too crazy busy. But then that weekend, you see them spending X amount of dollars on a concert ticket and they have no problem driving X amount of hours to said concert and spending plenty of money on drinks or memorabilia. This is a perfect example that people have the time and they will spend the money on what is important to them. So this relates to, well, I'm not going to approach that person because they can't afford this. You don't know if they can afford it or not. So drop the ego of you saying, well, they can't afford my services. They can't afford my package. They can't afford this package, blah, blah. I mean, there's so many scenarios. I could go on and on and on and on. Blankly put, stop spending other people's money because you have no idea what their life looks like behind closed doors and what prayers they are saying when they are going to bed, grasping for help.
Yeah.
So many people just want a little bit of hope. And if this is where we call this the sacred sales, because we are showing up because we have a desire and a passion to help you and help women entrepreneurs show up where they are meant to be in a form of abundance, not lack and scarcity, because we are not scared little kittens running around. We are women showing up, acting the life that we were given. I mean, we were given this amazing life to help and bless people. We were not meant to be the scared little cowards of, well, I'm scared to be disowned. I'm scared that someone is going to, come back at me with something, or that they're going to get upset, or they're going to tell me no. We were not meant to live a scarcity life. We were meant to live an abundant lifestyle. And so you first have to change your thinking. You have to change your mindset around sales that people can afford it. They will afford it, and they will find a way to afford it if it is hitting a pain that they truly have. Now, that is where you differentiate whether they have that pain and they want a solution or not. Some people may not want a solution. And then you have to love them where they're at until they are ready to accept that solution.
Totally. So, for example, today I was having a conversation with one of my clients, and he has an offer for $10,000, and he's talking about a potential client who just built a house and is starting a business. And I said, you need to get with him today and offer how your solution will change his life so he doesn't potentially lose his new house and not even get his business off the ground. And your package is $10,000. Well, he doesn't have $10,000. I'm like, that's because he doesn't see the bridge between his pain and your solution with how you do your coaching. I go, do you not believe that when you help somebody harness their mindset and belief in themselves, and then they are able to pay off all of their bills, to get their health back on track, that you will not save their lives as a result? And he's like, absolutely. I know that's what I do. I'm like, and that's not worth 10 grand? Heck yeah, it is. And so that little tweak had to happen for him to have this mindset tweak where he was like, oh, now I get it. That is valuable, because it costs a lot more money to lose your health and to lose your house than it is to invest $10,000 in your potential, right? So that's a classic point. I mean, that is more of an extreme purchase, right? Or we could talk about the supplements that I know a lot of you sell. Yeah, they're $200 a month. People could refer others. They could get it for free, right? And yet all they focus on is, oh my gosh, it's $200 a month. I can't do that. I'm like, well, you're spending that kind of money on junk that's making you feel like crap. Do you want to continue to feel that way? And in 5 months, I'll call you back and we'll see if you're ready then. Like literally, I'll throw it back at them. Okay, great. I'll call you then. Keep the ball in my court and I'll do my follow-up and they'll be ready to buy. I mean, that happens a lot. You've got to be willing to paint the picture of what it will look like to stay stuck and not move forward. I know I just really didn't I?
No, you're okay. You're good.
Okay.
Keep going.
So, and here's the other piece. Here's the other piece. When you are So a lot of times I'll have people say, and I will just paint the picture of the pain for them. And do they want to stay stuck? And what is it costing them in their personal health, in their relationships, in their finances? What is the cost of staying stuck? And are you willing to look back in 6 months and be in the same place? Or are you willing to invest in yourself and go on faith that this could change? And if it does, everything will look different in 6 months. And I give them that choice. And then I'll say, I'll let you think it over. But if you're ready to start today, I'll give you an example, you guys, with the supplements. If you're ready to start today, you will get a free product, right? If it's a coaching client, I will say, if you're ready to start today, you will get the program for 1/3 of the package price. I will give them a discount to commit to themselves today. I will give them a bonus to commit to themselves today. I am willing to do that because I have belief that fast action takers will create results. And so I'm willing to invest in them in that way, whether it's the supplements or it's the coaching. I'm going to invest in them because that's going to give them an incentive. It's time sensitive and it's rewarding, immediate reward for them to take action and invest in themselves. The next thing I do is I have them write rewrite these lies into what is true. And so I'll help them. I know it froze. Wendy, did I freeze? What part did you miss?
Yeah, all of it. It's like it was good. Hopefully the
well,
will
that'll
be fine.
be the part we go in depth on. That was a teaser, just a teaser.
We're gonna have to go back and watch this and take notes.
I know. What if it didn't record it?
Am I still
yes,
frozen?
Alyssa. Thank you.
Oh goodness.
We.
Oh man,
Yeah,
this
okay.
is so much
So
fun.
basically,
Translation,
the
please.
translation. Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We need to create a freebie, a free outline of this video
Yeah.
for the sales process.
Mm-hmm.
Our sales process for results.
English.
What should we call it?
Oh my gosh. Oh, all right. So now what?
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I just shared the goods 3 times on Facebook. And now I need to go shopping for a horse.
Of course you do.
Yes. Actually, no, I
Well, what a coincidence. I am too.
I know you are. We're doing it together. You would think we're in the same room.
I know. It's so funny. We will be soon.
I know. I can't wait. So it looks like our viewers are dropping like flies, which is a very appropriate analogy considering it's August and fly season here. Which means we probably better go. And if you stayed to the end, kudos to you and thank you. So. We will be sharing with you the outline and
in slow motion.
That's it. I know.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye, love you. Thanks for joining in. We'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same internet speed. So if you can put up with it, we'll see you there.